Hi, this is Lisa Smith, and I've been getting lots of questions this time of year about detoxing. I've had people reaching out to me saying, Lisa, should I be doing a detox? It's the beginning of the year and I'm just out of the holidays, and I've seen lots of influencers right now recommending detoxes to do. So I just want to set the record straight. When it comes to detoxing, there are two kinds you can do. There are the kinds that you do a complete diet and you go out and buy supplements and you go all out and change everything for a certain amount of time and then you finish it. That's one kind of detox. And the other kind is just through lifestyle. Now, when it comes to the kind of detox that you go out and you buy supplements and you change your diet and you cut things out of your diet, I don't recommend you do that on your own. I recommend you do that working with a qualified functional medicine healthcare practitioner. And here's why. Because those types of detoxes, they can be harmful if you don't get the right products, or if your body isn't in the right state of health when you start them, or if they're not right for you. So I really recommend you work with someone and you personalize that so that they know exactly why you're doing the detox, what it is supposed to accomplish, and it works properly for you and it keeps you getting healthier. There are so many out there too. So that's another reason I don't recommend you DIY a detox, because there are intestinal detoxes, there are liver detoxes, there are kidney detoxes, and those all can use some powerful herbs. And I just am not comfortable with someone going out and buying those off the shelf and doing them on their own because they could be unsafe. So if you want to do one of those, go ahead and reach out to somebody who will work with you specifically for your needs and get you the right program and go that route. But if you still wanted to do a detox on your own at home, there are some wonderful ways to go about doing that, because your body is amazing. It's made to be amazing, and it does its own detoxing really effectively when given the right resources. So I'm going to help you know what those resources are, and if you want to start a detox like that, you could do that today, and you could get that started, and it would be very healthy, and it would be very safe, and you would notice a difference. It would make profound changes. So let's start with number one. Number one is getting the right amount of filtered water. You hear that all the time, but you know why that's important? It's important for a lot of reasons. Your blood, the majority of your blood is made of water, right? And what else uses so much water is your kidneys are dependent on the amount of water you get. That's super important for your kidneys, your liver, all your detox systems. Even when you sweat out toxins, you need the right amount of hydration to be able to produce the sweat to get those out. So the right amount is at least 8 ounces of water. So at least 8-ounce glasses, which is 64 ounces. Ideally, you want half of your body weight in ounces of filtered water. That's key, not tap water, not bottled purified water. That is municipal tap water that's been filtered. So you don't want those. You want good filtered water. And if you want to filter it at home, I have my 2 very favorite filters. I have them both. And one is a Berkey water filter and one is an AquaTrue. If you want more information about those, I have information on my website under shop, and I offer discounts on both of those. So if you want to check those out, head to integrativewc.com and then go to the shop page. Regardless, get yourself some good filter water. That's the number one step in helping your body to detoxify naturally on its own. The next thing I'm going to recommend you is you get plenty of vegetables. Vegetables are filled with nutrients that help you detox. So you know the big rage in chlorophyll that was several months ago. Well, where do you get your chlorophyll from? You get it from green foods, green plants. So anything that you can think of, green veggies, those are huge for helping your body to detox. And leafy greens are really impactful for alkalizing your body. So if you just came out of the holidays and ate lots of processed food and lots of junk, as most of us did, no big deal. Just start upping your green foods, start upping your leafy greens, because your leafy greens will dramatically impact bringing that acidity level down. So 1 salad a day will make a big impact. The other thing you want to do is you want to start to ditch the processed foods, or at least significantly reduce them. So those things that come in boxes and bags, like chips and cookies and crackers, you want to start eliminating those and replacing those with foods found more in their natural state. So think veggies again, right? Hummus and veggies, hard-boiled eggs, those are good snacks. Guacamole, those are kind of snacks that would be a great replacement. And you also want to make sure that as you increase your vegetables and you reduce your processed foods, you want to make sure you're getting the right amounts of protein in at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because that's going to keep your blood sugar stable and it's going to keep your cravings down, which means you're not likely to go back to reaching for those things out of the boxes and the bags. So those are 3 really big pieces that you can put into place that will help you start to detox. Now I have a few more that I love as well. Another one is to get your blood moving, get your body moving. That does 2 things. One, it helps to get your lymph moving, and your lymph is very, very active in the detox process. But your heart pumps blood through your blood vessels, but your lymph that runs alongside your blood vessels, they don't have a pump. They rely on you being active to pump the fluid through and to get the toxins out. So activity, very important. The other thing physical activity does is it gets you to sweat. So in addition to getting your lymph flowing, it gets your sweat going. And sweat is a major way that your body eliminates toxins. So that's the importance of physical activity. A couple other things I absolutely love for at-home detoxes. One is deep breathing. I'm a huge advocate of deep breathing. And the one I like the best because I remember it the most is box breathing. For box breathing, you may have seen me I've written a blog on this and I've done some posting on it, but real quickly, box breathing is you breathe in, you inhale for a certain count, you hold it for a certain count, and you exhale for a certain count. So for example, you would inhale for a count of 5 to 8, you would hold that for a count of 5 to 8, and you would exhale for a count of 5 to 8. Deep breathing is amazing for alkalizing your body, and that helps you to detox. So go ahead and get started on some deep breathing too. The last thing that is one of my very favorites is starting to incorporate Epsom salts baths. And why they are so important. One, they're super relaxing, right? And that's important as you are detoxing. That's a really important piece. But the other thing they do is when the bath is hot and it has Epsom salts, it helps to raise your body temperature, which helps you to eliminate toxins through your sweat glands. But also, you are now starting to take in through your skin, it's called transdermal absorption of magnesium from the Epsom salts. And that is a very important factor for helping your body to detoxify itself properly. So those are some of my very favorite at-home methods for safely and easily assisting your body and its own ability to detoxify. And they have very impactful effects. They are really effective. So go ahead and give those a try. Drop me a line and let me know how they're working for you. And I wish you the best start to this new year, and I'll talk to you soon.